I have a massive Dollar Tree haul. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff, so I won't talk too much before we get started. But I have things that I plan to, I'm looking at all my stuff over there. If you're wondering, like, where's she looking at? I have things that I plan to use my Cricut on. I have some, I'm going to be doing a massive freezer cooking day. More about that. And I just have a lot of things, so I wanted to show you. First off though, I have to show you my shirt. Oh my gosh, so my hair is still kind of fluffy. I haven't straightened it yet, but can you see it? Can I back up? Can I back up? It says save the chubby unicorns. Oh my gosh. So I made that. I love it. Anyway, how to show you. How to share. So anyway, I have a lot of things to share. So let's get started. Okay, first off, let's talk about freezer cooking. I am new. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I'm not new to freezer cooking. I've frozen things for years. I used to freeze lasagna before I realized that you could make it in the crock pot, and now I only use the crock pot. But I do pre-cook hamburger and freeze that and a few other things, but I have never done like a massive freezer cooking day, you know, where you make a ton, and I am planning on doing that soon. I have a list, and it's kind of, I wrote it when I had a lot of energy. You know those lists. Do you guys make those lists? Do you have those, like, I have so much energy in the morning, or whenever you get your sudden kick of energy after coffee. And so I made up a big list of like 25 meals, basically a month's worth, you know, because there's always a day or two that you have leftovers or this way. Basically a month's worth of meals, of dinners that I want to do in one day. Now that might be a little over the top for me. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm planning on doing that soon. But anyway, I'm trying to get prepared. So I bought a whole bunch of freezer cooking supplies because I didn't have a lot because, again, what I've done in the past is I've just taken, like if I was making hamburger for tacos or whatever, I would make like 5 pounds and then I would freeze the rest and things like that. So that's how I've done it in the past, and I want to do an actual like big freezer cooking day, stock that freezer full, and then I don't have to worry about it. And then of course if I want to cook or we want something different, absolutely, then I can do that. But with craft shows and the business and working full-time, and Jacob's getting ready to be gone on a trip for a week to detective training, I am just busy. And so it would just be nice to have like a whole bunch of meals stashed away that I could just grab at a moment's notice and not have to worry about it. And that way we don't end up ordering pizza again or takeout or whatever, or just, you know, junk that we should be. So that is that. So let me show you everything I bought supply-wise. Dollar Tree is a great place to buy things like this. So I bought some of these Reynolds wrappers. I love these. You know, I love that it's Reynolds brand. Not that that's a big deal, but I bought the Reynolds wrappers and the Reynolds aluminum foil. I figure I'll need that. I'm probably going to need another one of the big ones. But I always keep these, and of course this, but I really love these. These make great like for baked potatoes or just anything quick that you don't want to measure it off, or if you're like me, you're always cutting your finger on these things. Why is that a thing? I don't know. But anyway, I bought those. And then I bought I wanted some bigger freezer bags. This was the only freezer bags that my Dollar Tree had this time. I think that they normally have the bigger ones, but they didn't. I think they're the snack size freezer storage bags, quart size. They're quart size, and there's 18 of them. So that's still, you know, pretty good. I will need to get some bigger ones. And then I did pick up some just sandwich bags because sometimes there's just a few things that we need a baggie for. Those are not freezer ones. And then I picked up some plastic wrap. I need to pick up a whole bunch of this. I'm actually thinking about ordering it. If you guys ever order like a massive thing of saran wrap on Amazon or anything, if you have, send me the link, because I'm needing some for craft projects. Well, I want to wrap, like when we do, we make furniture and stuff, I like to wrap it so that it doesn't get scratched and stuff when we're going to shows, and I need some massive amounts. So send me a link if you got one. I picked up these parchment paper things. I thought those would be really, really great. I don't normally use parchment paper when I bake cookies. But since I'm going to be doing a whole bunch, I've been doing a lot of freezer cookies, making the dough and then putting them in the freezer, flash freezing them like that. And so I thought those would be good so that I can flash freeze them. And but I don't usually use these when I'm baking because I use stoneware and things don't really stick too much on stoneware. I did pick up, I'd seen somebody else haul these, and they are the Betty Crocker kitchen scissors, and I have a knife set that came with a pair of kitchen scissors like years ago, probably when we first got married, almost 18 years ago, and I don't know where the scissors went out of it. Like, it's really the only thing missing, but the scissors are missing out of it, and just every once in a while in the kitchen you need scissors for things, so I picked up a pair of those. I do have like a little, like, I don't know, kids pair of scissors that I like swiped from, I think, an end of the school, you know, when they bring home all of their school supplies. And so anyway, I have one of those. I picked up 2 of these. Honestly, I would have probably picked up more, but the Dollar Tree at the time didn't have a lot of the sizes. And I actually, these are the Betty Crocker ones, and they are better than the Sure Fresh ones. But I commonly buy the Sure Fresh ones too because, you know, sometimes, and maybe it's just my house, like sometimes leftovers just stay in there and they somehow get pushed to the back, and you just don't want to open that container. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so sometimes that happens, and so it's great to be able to, or if I just want to send things, or I don't know, my son has like play practice after school every day, and so he's 16 and thinks that he can't, like, he has to eat, like, you know, why is it like teenagers go back to like babies? Like, you know how babies have to eat like every few hours? Teenagers are the same thing. Like, they have to eat every, I don't know. But anyway, he packs his lunch, and so much that, like, he forgot it today. Like, he'll eat lunch at school, but he will eat after school. So while he has drama practice until like 5:30, so he thinks he needs to like eat. Like, but right, as drama, I guess, I don't know. But so he called me, I'm off today because I'm going on a business trip tomorrow, so I have extra time. But so he forgot his lunchbox, and I'm gonna have to go take it to him. Anyway, I think that's where some of them go as well, because I think that they don't get brought home, or they get left at the lunchbox. I don't know, but they just go. They're like socks. You just don't know where they go. They're just there, and then they're not. So that's why you need to buy cheap ones. Anyway, I have some nice glass ones that, of course, that they go in a different cabinet, so they don't get lost as much. But I did buy this size, and these come with, let's see, there's 2 of them. Excuse me. 3. There's 3, and there's 4 in this one. So that's really for a quarter for these. And like, I made lasagna last night, and I put like a piece of lasagna in each of these for leftovers, and that way they're like single serving size. So that way, you know, the kids don't have to get it all out, or sometimes they'll get it out and they'll waste it, or I don't know. It just makes it a lot easier for my family if it's like single serving size. Am I the only one? Hope not. Okay, the last couple things I bought for freezer cooking meals are some aluminum foil containers. So these I thought were neat, and they're not real big. I don't know if they have a size. I don't know, like this looks like it's like a, like your traditional 11 by 9. Yeah, it's 11 by 9. And so it's basically like half of it. So I thought these would be great for sides, or, you know, just smaller things. You know, a lot of the meals I'm making are going to be bigger, but I thought these would be great for just some smaller things. They did come, there's 3 of them in a package. I do like how they have this this cardboard aluminum foil thing on the top. I was like, oh, that'll be neat to write on, which I'll still end up probably covering aluminum foil, or maybe I'll just cover it in plastic wrap. I don't know, it depends on what I put in there. But anyway, I thought those would be perfect to have some smaller ones, because sometimes you don't need a giant big one. And then I picked up these lasagna pans, and these were, I think that there's 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, it says 2 pieces. Yeah. Yeah. So some of them came with the plastic, you know, that goes over it, and some like the cake pans. And then these, I'll show you. I don't think these came with the plastic. These are just the pans. Yeah, they're just the pans. And that's kind of what I wanted, because I just didn't think that being in the freezer, I wanted them to stack, and so the plastic lid really wasn't relevant to me, so I would have rather gotten 2 pans versus one with a lid, if that makes sense. So anyway, they are kind of flimsy in the bottom, but what you can do is take and put whatever if you're making lasagna. Again, I don't make lasagna in the freezer anymore, but you know, that's a good example. If you're making lasagna, put it in there, put them in like this, freeze them, then once they are frozen solid, then you can stack them. So, and again, I didn't need the lids because it's gonna wrap them anyway. But anyway, I got 4 of those. That was before I made the list. So I may need a couple more. I'm not sure. Okay, so that is all of the freezer cooking supplies I bought. Let me know if you want to see a vlog of me doing that. I'll probably film it, I don't know. But it's going to be chaos, so I don't know, maybe more comical than it is helpful. I'm not sure. But anyway, I did get a few other household items. I bought some, sorry, I'm like losing things on my lap. I bought a couple of these for our bathroom. These are the Renewzits, and these are in like some tropical scents. Maybe I'm just like really ready for the beach. We're going to the beach this summer, and I'm ready, like ready. We're actually going on a big family vacation with Jacob's brother and his parents, and so it's going to be so much fun. And I'm so ready to go to the beach, and so maybe I'm just into the tropical scents right now. But anyway, this one's Tahitian Breeze, and this one's Hawaiian Oasis. I thought this would be great for the bathroom. I live with all boys. It's always nice to have some good smelling things in the bathroom. Also, I picked up, I'm going a little overboard, but I picked up 5 packages of these, and these are the like Scrub Buddies deep cleaning pad refills. These are like these Swiffer pads, and they never have them at my Dollar Tree. Like, they're never. And so I was at another one and I found them, and so I picked up 5 packages. They come with 4 in a pack. Most of you know my husband is a police chief, and we have a retired police canine from years ago when he was a sergeant and a canine handler, and she is about 17 years old. She's very, very old. She's actually lost a lot of movement in some of her back legs. She's not in any pain. She just doesn't have a lot of feeling in there, so sometimes they just don't work real well. We know we're not going to have her a lot longer. We know that day is coming and everything, and if and when she is in pain, we will make that the humane decision. But right now she just has trouble getting around, but the doctor says she's not really in any pain. It's just numb basically. So anyway, because of that, she does have a lot of trouble walking. Sometimes she has really great days, and sometimes she just like can't get it coordinated, and sometimes she doesn't make it to the door to go out. So I need something I can throw away. Yeah. So I have I have one of those red I don't remember what brand it is, but it's basically like the Swiffer, but you can refill it, and it squirts water. Anyway, I have one of those, and I have some like reusable ones that I wash, but I really wanted some throwaway ones. And anyway, so if you see these, if you have one of those, if you see them, pick them up, because they don't always have them. They just don't. Looks like Blake, we have a little military series tank. I don't know if they're metal. Yeah, they're die-cast metal. Anyway, Blake was with me, so he picked up those, and he always has to pick up some cars or something. Go. So those were still in there. Okay, so now on to Cricut and craft supplies. I love going to the Dollar Tree for Cricut supplies, for things to put vinyl on, and I'll probably do a few videos on it. There are a lot of Cricut videos and stuff on YouTube, and I would really rather stick with videos and craft supplies of things that you can get really inexpensively, because I know that not everybody has a Cricut, or not everybody can afford really expensive things, and so I like to stick with those basic crafts that are that are like that. Anyway, I did pick up some things. If you don't have a Cricut, you can decorate these in a different way. I know Michael's and Hobby Lobby have some of the decals. I think even Walmart has some like letters and different things for like $1. Anyway, if you don't have one, you can definitely jazz these things up without it. But they had stainless steel. They're not stainless inside, so it's more like the look, you know. So I didn't buy a lot. They're plastic inside, but they're just these coffee cups. So I bought 5 of them, and I'm getting ready to do a major craft show, and I don't have a lot for my show. So I need to get some fillers, you know, just some little things to put in. And so I normally do a bunch of coffee cups with things on it, and I thought these would just be great, you know. So I only bought 5 of them, but anyway, they're just something to put in my craft show, and they're going to be great. You can monogram them. Like I said, you could do so many things with them. Also, I found the pot holders. Oh my goodness, I love these. I've picked these up before. They're like my favorite thing ever. They are a pot holder that is like an oven mitt. So basically it's got a pocket and you can, put your hand in there. And so I love vinyling, like heat pressing things on them, like just funny kitchen things like Baker's Gonna Bake or Watch Me Whip with a whisk and different things. And so I love these for Cricut. They make great little gifts. Even if you don't have a Cricut, you can put like any, you know, you can even leave them blank and just put like a cookie mix and a whisk or a spatula or something in it, and it makes a great gift. But anyway, these are great and they're great quality. So when I see them, I always pick up a bunch. I have some on hand, and so I didn't pick up probably as many as I should because I just love them. But I need to see how many I have, and anyway, they probably won't have any more when I go back. But anyway, I picked up 3 gray ones. I picked up 4 black ones and a couple red ones. Some other craft supplies I bought a couple paint brushes. I like these paint brushes. They do occasionally lose a bristle, but these work pretty good. The other ones from the Dollar Tree that have like 3 in a package, they're junk. They're awful. Like, don't waste your money. But these are pretty good, and I mean, they're not going to last as long as a $6, $7, $10 paintbrush, but they're only $1. So, and a lot of my projects, it doesn't matter. If I have something more expensive, I use a better paintbrush. For most of them, these are great. Also, speaking of painting, it's always nice to be able to cover the floor. So when I'm working in the garage, I always cover the floor when I'm painting, staining, all the things like that. I bought up one of these drop cloths. It's a 9x12. Okay, so I want to talk about these for a second. They have these, and then they have the ones that are rolled up. Okay, so basically they're the exact same thing. One is rolled and one is folded. Kind of the same thing. I don't know if you guys have ever bought them, but I feel like the ones that are rolled, like they have some kind of dust on them, or they smell weird. I don't know. There's just something strange about them. They should be the same brand. They should be the same thing, but they're just, I don't know what it is. You know, I don't like them too well. I just feel like they have this kind of smell, and they're kind of feel dirty. I don't know. I prefer the flat ones. And then I really like getting the tarps. The tarps are not as big. They're only 4x6 instead of 9x12. But for smaller projects, especially when I'm just painting, you know, something, these don't blow around as much as these. And when I'm painting in the garage, I always have the door open for ventilation and everything, the garage door. And so these don't blow around as much, but sometimes you have to have a bigger surface. So I got one of each. I got some, I'm about to drop everything. I did drop something. Anyway, I'll get that in a second. I did buy some, everybody has been hauling the bath bombs. Oh my gosh, I love bath bombs. I've loved bath bombs for years. They're all the rage right now, but I have loved them since I was a kid. Like, my mom used to buy me bath things for Christmas and holidays and stuff, and so I fell in love with them. They're getting a little easier to find. I've been starting to make a few homemade ones, but I thought for $1, now they had like 3 different scents, and I don't remember what the other one was, peppermint something, and I just thought that maybe around Christmas time, but not really right now. But anyway, this was oatmeal milk and honey, and so I thought that sounded really good. So I brought 2 of those. Oh, I bought me some sunglasses. They need to be adjusted a little bit, but I thought those were cute, so I bought those. Oh, Bath Fizzies. I did buy, and that's what I dropped. I bought 2 of these Bath Fizzies. So they are, I think that they're going to be just like the bath bombs, but they're just like in a square. And this was oatmeal and shea, so I thought that would be really nice. I bought some bath salts. I love these. And it is in the scent rose. I think they had lavender as well, and I had lavender before, and so I got the rose this time. And then the last couple things, I dropped my other bath bomb. Anyway, I can't hold on to things today. And then I just bought a couple things in the medicine aisle, nothing big. I bought some, I did buy a thing of, mine has not gotten the big supply of e.l.f. that everybody's been hauling. They did get the eyeshadow palettes that are in the rose, nude, and smoky, and I already have those, so I didn't buy those. I bought those before. That was the only thing they had, except they did have some new e.l.f. blush that I picked up, but I don't see it, so maybe I've already taken it upstairs. But they didn't have the, they had one e.l.f. lipstick, and that was it. Like, that's all they had, so I'm sad. I wish that they had the e.l.f. things that everybody's been hauling, but they didn't. But anyway, I picked up some psoriasis cream. If you didn't know, I have psoriasis, and so it's pretty controlled, and so, but just every once in a while, when I wear shoes that rub my feet, it'll kind of break out a little bit, and so I just like to keep some on hand. Now, if it's a major psoriasis breakout, you're going to want to use the medication from your doctor, which is what I use. But most of the time, I've had it controlled for years, and so I can get by with just little creams and lotions and stuff like that most of the time. Anyway, and then I picked up a couple of these. You guys have seen me haul these probably before, even though I know it's been a long time since I've done hauls. But anyway, I love to keep these in my purse for on the go. So that's everything I bought. Sorry, it's kind of long. I bought lots of stuff. I'm super excited about the things I bought. It's been a while since I've gone to the Dollar Tree, and they've had like a lot of things that I needed to get, because honestly lately they've been, with the exception of holiday stuff that I always get, I really haven't been picking up a whole lot of things. So this was really nice. I'm really excited about freezer cooking and bringing you guys along about that, and I'm really excited about my craft projects, so you'll be seeing those. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.